Hey everybody, it's Norris with the Norris Group. It is Friday, December 21st. It's our last video of the year, and when it comes to smart home technology, will you be installing it in your flips or your rentals in 2019? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Up on the radio show and podcast for the next 2 weeks, Bruce Norris is covering our T&G Economic Newsletter. To celebrate the release of our market timing report coming up January 26th, California Real Estate on Borrowed Time, Bruce released our T&G Economic Newsletter to our entire database, which is typically only allowed for our VIP subscribers. But this week, you're going to hear some lessons he's learned investing out of state, a few different times he invested out of state, and the important lessons he learned, things to do and not to do. And then later, he starts to cover the counties in California, things that you should be seeing in prices and whatnot. So you want to tune in the next couple weeks. We're going to be doing that on the radio show and podcast. All right, the National Association of Home Builders reported builder confidence decreased in December by 4 points, with affordability being the cause of that decrease. Existing home sales increased for the second month in a row nationwide, 1.9% to be exact, to 5.32 million. However, they were lower year over year as a result of what is believed to be affordability causing that issue. Housing starts on single-family homes increased 3.2% into November. The National Association of Realtors existing home sales increased 1.9% month over month in November, but it's still down 7% for the year. The U.S. median price is $257,700, which is a 4.2% increase year over year. The California Association of Realtors released their November data as well. The sales are down 3.9% month over month and 13.4% for the year. Median price was down 3% for October, but still up 1.5% for the year. Yes, the feds did it. They kept their word and they decided to increase rates by 25 basis points, blaming the strong economy and the labor market. So there you have it. The stock market was none too happy this week, and we have almost erased all gains for the entire year on the stock market, so that's not been too fun. Many think that the feds are probably going to raise rates at least 2 more times, with some outliers expecting rates to increase 5 times for 2019. We'll have to wait and see. If the house market is frustrating you, why not just build exactly what you want? Well, Apartment Therapy explores this concept using some data from the National Association of Home Builders. NAHB says on average a consumer should expect to spend $427,000 roughly, or $154,000 per square foot building a 2,700 square foot home roughly. The per square footage number that you'll spend is going to vary greatly depending on where you live. And here in California, we know 427 grand, that's enough for maybe your permits and your hookup fees to the utility, right? Ooh, burn. Anyway, seriously, a lot of real estate investors are looking into some opportunities on infill lots, maybe with accessory dwelling units. Many are starting to avoid the really high dollar spec building because the market's getting a little soft in that upper tier. Make sure to check out your local market and check out that inventory level, especially on the high end. That month's worth of inventory, it can be a very different number depending on where you land at the end of your project. Rundown hotels are getting a new life and are being turned into affordable apartments, and some would say even really cool condos. Even travelers have turned away from the classic hotel stay, favoring Airbnbs that are in some of these really cool converted hotel spaces. While many hotels have been demolished and others linger on in various stages of disrepair, even city governments and nonprofit agencies are getting on the action, and we have a few local investors who are doing the same thing. So hey, if you're running out of ideas, maybe it's time to look at some of those creepy old hotels. You better be checking your to-do list for home maintenance since the winter is here. California, maybe we don't have to worry about all of these things, but Realtor.com helped in by putting together a list of things we should be checking out. Completely clear out your gutters, turn on the humidifier, insulate and inspect the attic, fireproof your home, and maintain a smart temperature control to help your rentals and your property stay in great shape through the winter and to prepare for next year. Many of you have a Nest or some form of smart device in your home. They've been all the rage. We've seen huge discounts leading up till Christmas, especially on Black Friday. But have you started talking to it much? And how do you feel about it talking back to you, especially if it's not the assistant you thought was going to be talking back at you? That's exactly what happened to Phoenix real estate agent Andy Gregg. Gregg made the mistake of using the same password to secure his Internet of Things smart device, and it got compromised online. Well, luckily it was a white hat hacker who tuned in and started talking to him anonymously through his device. The group calls itself the Anonymous Calgary Mind Hive, and the group says, "We don't have any malicious intent, but I'm just here to let you know that there are many malicious things somebody could do with this. So they were able to tap into the device and talk to the realtor, and that's super creepy. So I want to know, as for you as a real estate investor, I'm actually writing an article on this. I know for me, I don't want to make the choice for smart technology for any of my tenants. I'd rather just create a neutral palette so they can decide if they want a Nest or another smart home device. I really don't like the security aspect and the liability there. I haven't heard whether that's going to be a liability for landlords or not. I'm just uncomfortable with it right now. I'm interested to know, especially you landlords out there, are you deciding to put some of these smart home devices like locks and thermostats in your rentals? And if you have flips, are you deciding to put some of this in your house flips? Because if you make a Nest device, you're basically backing a consumer up into Google Voice, and maybe they're just really into Amazon. So what are you doing in 2019 with smart home devices? I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. All right, we are going to end up hitting 2019, hitting the ground running. January 2nd, we'll be doing 10 decisions to make before the next downturn. This is our all-new talk that we launched in December at SDCIA. We'll be in Los Angeles on January 2nd. January 4th, you'll catch me at the West End Real Estate Professionals Group. I'll be talking about technology trends and its effects on real estate. January 9th, we'll be back doing 10 decisions to make before the next downturn in the Glendale area with the Robert Hall & Associates Los Angeles Real Estate Summit. We're one of many speakers. You'll want to check out the entire day. Links are on our website. January 17th, we'll be doing the 10 Decisions Talk with OC RIA. And of course, January 26th, we've got California Real Estate on borrowed time. Early pricing ends on January 11th. For you VIP subscribers, your discount by the time you get this video, today's the last day. At midnight on Friday, like Cinderella, prices go up. So you want to miss that. If you're a VIP subscriber, you get that special rate. If you're interested in checking out our VIP subscription, it is $350 for the year, and you get access to over 60 hours of real estate investor education for less than $1 a day. And we've added 7 new hours alone just in the last 3 months on chapters including accessory dwelling units, adding square footage, and mobile home park investing. And that was because you told us what you wanted to learn in 2018. And we hit it out of the park for you. Check that out on thenorrisgroup.com/TikTok. You'll find out information about our upcoming events on January 26th, as well as how to get a special discount. If you are not a VIP subscriber, you can do both and save $200 off the live event. You won't want to miss that. For more information on hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction, check out thenorrisgroup.com and hit that hard money tab. If you want more information on passive investing with trust deeds and mortgages, hit the invest tab. With that, have a fantastic holiday season, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on the other side of 2018.